have nothing against the plain Jane female. I mean, by they like the females who get their makeup done, the female who doesn't really get their hair done often. The plain Jane female. Why is it so hard for us pretty girls to come across a decent guy? It just seems like all the guys, the good guys, always like cuff the plain Jane females.
One thing that men have been saying consistently for as long as I can remember is that they love natural women. Men are visual, so they want to know what they're getting themselves into. So a man will cuff a plain Jane because her outer appearance may not be over exaggerated like some women today. A lot of women today, their whole personality revolves around being a baddie or looking good. Their whole personality revolves around their wigs, their lashes, their makeup, and just overall looking good. And to be quite honest, a lot of y'all are starting to look alike. The same wigs, makeup, outfit, body, and everything. And it's become so exaggerated to the point where some of y'all have deformed and botched your body with all these surgeries and BBLs.
So what has happened to a lot of these young women, older women, black women, period, is something called assimilation. Too many of you ladies are literally walking around looking like each other. Just like this young lady said, nobody wants to look natural anymore. Everybody wants to look like some weird doll or something. And it's scary. When I'm out, all I see is just wig wearers. And I'm just like, yo, this is sad. We don't have anybody to pick from anymore. And what y'all don't realize is none of us are stupid enough to actually wife up a wig wearer. So the more you ladies run around competing with each other, trying to get a man, you're actually competing with each other on who can repel the man the most. But with all that being said, there are two types of men in each one of us, all right, including me too. The man that will just smash and go about his business, and a man that will actually wife you up. We all have those two types of people inside of us. So when we run into a baddie, a little wig wearing doll looking chick, oh yeah, we're going to smash. And, you know, probably have a little 3 month long, 5 month long, nothing thing and go about our business. Now, some dudes would tell the woman like, hey, I don't want you. We just going to do this and do that like me. But it is some dudes that will actually act like he wants to be with a woman, which is kind of lame, but he will actually act like he want to be with a woman and then just kind of like pull away and dismiss her after about 3 to 5 months because he's done with her. And the wig wearers are going through this over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And y'all are getting old. But what you don't realize is men everywhere have been telling you this for at least the last 5 years. But guess what? You refuse to listen. And we don't care. We're just going to keep smashing and dashing. You actually are making it easy for us to be single. We actually want to settle down with one woman, but it's like a kid in a candy store. Just imagine being a guy for a second. You're walking around seeing all these baddies everywhere and nobody wants them. So they're just always available. Like, do you realize that you're always available because you never have a man? You either have somebody you messing with, but you know he don't want you. So you kind of like still make yourself available for other guys, or either nobody wants you, period. So it's like you're always available. But guess what? The woman that we really want isn't available. The women with the natural hair, they getting wifed up left and right. So it's like, oh, well, might as well run through some more baddies. But that's really what's going on. So it's not about plain Jane women. It's about actual women. I'll say that again. It's not about plain Jane women. It's about real, authentic women. What you ladies aren't. You can make a decision to stop wearing all this crap and go back to your natural self, take all the makeup off, take the little dumb looking eyelashes off, take the crap you put on your head all the time and wear your natural hair. And guess what? You're not going to feel like a baddie. You're not going to look like a baddie, but you will attract a man that actually wants to be with you, wants to start a family with you, wants to love you. Why? Because you now are showing for the first time ever, probably since you was 9 or 12, that you love yourself because you're walking out the door looking like yourself. But it's all up to you, because as a man, we don't care. You can do whatever you want to do, because at the end of the day, you are keeping us single by being available to us to run through. If you want to change that, hey, stop wearing all this mess. And now, guess what? will actually fall in love with you and marry you. Because with me personally, I want to find a wife. I want to find a woman to settle down with. But I do enjoy being single, and just, it's literally like being at a carnival and nobody's in line. Just walk up and get on this ride, and then walk over and get on this ride, and walk over and get on this ride. This is the single life for us men. Because like I said, nobody wants the wig wearers, so y'all always are available. So it's literally like going to a carnival with nobody there. The rides are just spinning around, just waiting for you to get on them. And then we get on them, and then we get off. Then go over here, get on them, get off. We having a great time. So y'all want to keep being carnival rides for us? Hey, I ain't gonna be mad. But if you actually want to change your narrative and you're sick of this, take all that mess off and start loving yourself. Or continue being a carnival ride. It's your decision. Let me know what y'all think in the comments.